Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of, I almost said, like, Shadows of Valentia, and I don't know why. It's three houses. We're playing three houses. What is wrong with me? You know, I think I just got super used to, like, saying, like, other things, and now I'm just, like, dumb, I guess? I don't know. Oh, we only have three, so I guess we explore today. I'm not sure if we're gonna do a battle this time around. We'll see. If our characters are, like, supposedly on level with the stuff that we have to do today, I won't. But if we're, like, slightly underleveled, I guess I'll do, like, a quick one. I might pause the recording and just take that out so that, like, the video isn't too long, but who knows. Maybe I should do grinding, like, off camera. Then again, I can't really do that without advancing the game, which is unfortunate. I don't even know. Where is my house leader? Okay, so we have a few quests to do today. Like always, Dimitri.
If the enemy's aim lies elsewhere, we had better discern their true intent quickly. As I see it, our best option is to explore every inch of the monastery. We should also speak to everyone here. Let's plan to compare notes once you've got a lead.
Okay, let's take the quests. I think... No, there's not somebody else here. I thought there was somebody else. Okay, so Mercedes is up here with a quest for us. Honestly, don't even know who all the different...
monastery holds many treasures. Maybe the enemy is after one of those? Even so, the idea of stealing from a church is just horrible.
Wait, didn't you have a quest? Nope, it's Casper.
Right.
And he's over here. Oh, okay, yeah, I know exactly what this is. This is the,
Hey, I got a
the tournament stuff. Okay, we got a whole bunch of, like, icons on the map at this current moment. Let's head down to the stable, get these two. Let's just nab all the quests very quickly, and then we'll just start taking them out one by one.
I will stand.
This
Please,
is
do me
what?
a favor.
Okay, that's easy. That's a very simple, easy quest that we can get done very easily. Where, oh god, we also have supports we have to look at today. Oh my god! So much stuff! Not enough time!
So,
I'd love to.
What's your quest? Enemies in auxiliary battle and quest for now have precision valuable secrets sometimes to collect 3 treasures. Okay, it's nothing too bad. That's just like a thing that we gotta deal with in our stuff.
No.
So, a lot of grabbing stuff around here.
Okay, maybe.
could it be? It would seem that it's a shame.
No.
The goddess, could it be that?
Gifts. Elegant tea set.
How? I will have to repay
Okay,
this sometime.
that's that quest done. And now we have unlocked having tea with students.
Okay.
Definitely not figured out the best way to handle with, like, the exploration stuff in this game so far.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares. Wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Okay, wait, there's somebody back out here. We need to feed the students too. Oh my god. So much stuff.
Maybe. It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garrett Mock's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers. Plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
Okay, crazy plant lady. Good to know.
Hey there.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay, so we got the fighting tournament in here in the training grounds. Stop it, game. There's also like a whole bunch of lost items in here. Like a lot of them. I don't know why there are so many lost items in here. What is it? Beginner sword tournament. Jesus! Felix! Didn't even give the poor man a chance to hit back!
Too easy.
Felix is a beast in battle,
Another
man.
win.
Felix is an absolute beast. I hate how it
Next
just
time,
kind of like
bring your friends.
they just kind of like stand there for a second and they flick back into battle. Do we need to restore his HP? No, not at all. Oh!
You're weak.
Good job, Felix.
I'm glad I asked you.
Good job, Felix. Felix is a beast. Then again, what did I expect?
Professor.
Where's this other piece of evidence here?
Professor?
Professor?
I don't want to go over there. I
Do
want to
you
talk
know
to
what
this
this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
So you're telling me there are weapons in there, and yet the church and yet the school forces me to buy weapons for the students. They should supply that type of stuff if they're asking us to go freaking fight people. You would think, right? What is it you
I've
want,
been in
Zed?
town procuring some supplies for... No.
What's
I
your
have something
quest?
to ask of you.
Ugh. A lot of running around.
Professor.
We still haven't had lunch with the kids yet.
Hey, you.
Speaking of.
You know what? I don't think we necessarily like have the activity points to actually start doing the tea stuff yet. I think once we get another level, that'll be the point where we can actually start using it to its full extent. But even then, I don't really know who I'm gonna romance yet, and that's usually what I
Have
use
you
that
visited
for.
the
So.
Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry, but as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
Okay. I feel like I'm freaking crazy
May I
just
say-
running around all over the place.
Professor.
Trying to find
Here's
things.
an idea. On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
You know what? Now that I actually think about it here for a solid second, I now realize I really don't know the extent of the lore in this game. Like, I really don't understand. Like, I've never really been interested in Fopen, I think, in the first place. And I never really paid attention to the game now that I think about it. Then again, it was my first Fire Emblem game, so.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
Like, I mean, I've played every single... You know what? I didn't really pay attention to... I think I paid the most attention when I played Blue Lions the first time around. I think when I was playing Crimson Flower, I wasn't paying attention very much. And I know for a fact that I did not pay attention at all to Golden Deer.
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
You know what? Now that I think about it, this game breaks a lot of, like, Fire Emblem tradition. Because there's not necessarily, like, a Mycen. Not Mycen. Oh my god. Wait, what's his name? What's his name? Oh, gosh. You know the trope I'm talking about, right? Like,
Professor.
the really one old guy that's, like, super freaking powerful at the beginning of the game, but starts to fall off the more you play. What's his name?
Thanks for your
Because
help.
Mycen is the one from... Wait, am I nuts?
There is something that the church values above all else. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make gaining entry far easier than usual. You know the place of which I speak. Yes, that is the most likely possibility. We do not know their objective, but there is a good chance that our enemy is planning to target the Holy Mausoleum.
Hey, yo, like... Oh, okay, Yagan. Oh my god, Mycen is the one from Shadows of Valentia. I guess that's mostly my fault since I've never actually played Shadow Dragon. Or rather, I've played Shadow Dragon, but I've never really beat it. Never really got into Shadow Dragon as I did the others. I don't know, I think it was just like the, hold on, I'm brain farting. The animations in battle that just kind of, like, threw me off.
Hey there.
With Shadow Dragon, I very much disliked how battles looked in that game, and they looked horrendous. Especially after, like, the gorgeous sprite animation in, hold on, I'm brain farting again. In the GBA games.
You have my thanks.
Because the sprite animation in the GBA games is absolutely fantastic. Like, seriously. So this is just gonna spawn items for us every day, isn't it? It's great. I love it. Alrighty then.
That's,
Okay, let's feed these little guys. Well, I guess Dudu and Sylvain are actually the only ones that need to be fed.
I will not be picky.
Yeah, it isn't always the best.
Well, you didn't really help me out there, game. I think it's literally just Dudu and Sylvain that are not. Which isn't too much of a big deal. So there's no point in feeding anybody else. So we can have tea with somebody. Let's do... I guess. I usually have the tea parties with, like... Or we could do, training. We could do either one. Let's have tea with Mercy.
The monastery even so... I see.
Fine then. Fine then. I'll get some training from somebody else then. Fine. Unless...
You'd bet in this nervous state, I might just cut you down.
Can I?
Need something, Professor? Until that's done.
Oh, okay. What is the level that you need to be? I think it's like level 15?
Well, I am grateful.
Kinda wanna get some faith training in.
Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety? I'm quite...
Because I know that will give me support points. Faculty training, let's do faith. Nice.
I still...
We'll basically never be able to use that, but... at least until we unlock our, the story class that Byleth gets. For the most part, I will likely always be doing this manually.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see who else. You already have Bolgane. That's crazy to me. The fact that you already have Bolgane. I don't think you get anything else until, like, you get, like, whatever.
Yes.
You want to try the perfect thing again? Perfect. No. Perfect.
Thank you, Professor.
It worked the second time! Alright, now let's see. Let's do Ingrid, I guess. Train her in some Lance, I guess. Oh my gosh! Just freaking spamming the A button. Okay, we can train one more. I want to give Dimitri some more riding, because I don't think there's, like, really right off the bat. Can you imagine if we just get full perfects for this? Is that actually even possible? To get, like, perfect every single time you teach somebody? I used to get perfects a lot more often. Apparently my luck has dropped.
Professor?
Oh god. I'm kinda terrified to walk the monastery grounds at night. It's unnerving how dark and quiet the place gets. How can I conquer my fear?
Is that real?
I don't know. I don't. Hey! Professor level up! Oh, we should get more monthly funds. Oh, jeez. What now?
That's the third time this month. Well, that's that. Father never relents. Oh, Professor. Hello. Did you need something?
What were you doing just now?
Well, that is... I was just tossing out something I have no need of. It's important to keep our spaces clean after all. You'd do well to remember that too, Professor. A clean space makes for a clean mind, or some such. Getting rid of things you have no need for is the first step to managing one's belongings in an economical way.
What should we say here? Are you the thrifty type?
Does that surprise you? Perhaps it seems ill-befitting someone of noble birth to care about such things. Despite my family's nobility, we've never been particularly wealthy. So my father raised me to be conservative with my resources, paring down when necessary. He also encouraged me to keep my living spaces immaculate, so the two go hand in hand, I suppose.
He sounds like a good father.
Yes, he's a good person. Even when managing our territory used up most of our family's resources, he still went out of his way to ensure my comfort.
What was it you threw out anyway?
Oh, just a scrap of paper. It was already written on, so no good for note-taking. And obviously, I can't use it to clean my lance, so I tossed it. No need to hang on to inconsequential things, you know. Professor, did you come to check on me for any particular reason? I hope Sylvain and Felix aren't getting into trouble as they tend to do.
I just wanted to talk with you.
Well, if there's nothing important, I'll be on my way then. I still have some cleaning to take care of, after all. Talk to you later, Professor.
What's this? A hymn, again. Is there a hymn every single month? Is that just like a thing? Hey, Mercedes got in there!
Who knew I'd have an opportunity to show off my singing voice? I hope this song reaches the goddess's ears.
Oh, I get authority for this? Really? I never noticed. It's Flane's birthday. Give her some flowers. We don't have time for a tea party.
Let's take care of it quickly. Good result.
Nice. Okay, we got level. We're getting level ups here. This is nice.
It's all coming together.
Battalion Wrath.
It's in my grasp. It's all becoming clearer.
Cover, that's good. Isn't Battalion Wrath like one of Dimitri's like strongest things in this game? Doesn't Battalion Wrath make Dimitri like super powerful? Suggested level 7. What level are our students? Roster. Level 6. 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 6, 6, 6, 5, 6. Alright, nah, I don't think we're gonna do an oh god. Oh boy. Well, I'll tell you this much. We're definitely not doing any auxiliary battles today. But you guys get to listen to a whole bunch of supports. Oh my god, I forgot that there's like C+ support and stuff like that in this game.
This tent is torn. Can you please fix this one first, Ash?
Absolutely.
Sorry. I should probably take care of it myself, but we'd be here until sundown if I...
No problem at all. I've had lots of practice with things like this. Happy to help however I can.
Oh. Well, thanks. Actually, I'll fetch you something to make the job less of a burden. You like sweet things, right?
Well, yes. Sorry, no. I can't ask you to do that.
Ash, I told you, there's no need to act like that.
I can't have someone from the royal family running errands for me. It doesn't feel right.
I really don't mind, so you needn't worry about that. And while I'm being candid, I'd prefer it if you didn't speak so formally to me. We're supposed to be allies. We fought side by side as equals, haven't we?
I know, but to commoners like me, you're royalty. Regular folks normally only lay eyes on someone like you once or twice in their whole lives.
I understand, I really do. When I ascend the throne, perhaps I should do a tour of each city.
What? No, that's not what I meant.
I'm at a loss. I wish to make things better, but I seem to only upset you more and more. That is certainly not my intention. Perhaps I should leave you be and take care of our shopping.
Please, I promise I'll go myself just as soon as I've finished with the tent.
Ash, enough! Okay. I've a question. Answer me this. I don't normally eat sweets. So what would you recommend?
Oh, well, if price isn't a concern for you, then you should go for the sugar candies. The ones they make in town are really delightful. Oh, Your Highness, please, you mustn't.
Got it. Sugar candies it is. I'll go and fetch some.
Your Highness, please come back. I'm so sorry. I'll make sure these repairs get done.
Man, I kind of really love how Dimitri's kind of like this kind character at the beginning, and spoiler alert, things happen. Things happen.
Ingrid, I've been doing some thinking, and it occurs to me that I owe you an apology.
What? Why do you seem so serious?
In a just world, you would be happily married to Glenn. He truly loved you, and it's clear that you care deeply for him as well. But on that awful night, he died right before my eyes. I could do nothing to prevent it. In a way, I'm responsible for you losing the joyous future that should have been yours. I know my words can change nothing, but I'm so sorry, Ingrid.
No, Your Highness. There's no need to apologize. Glenn's death, it still doesn't feel real. I always looked up to Glenn. He was the very picture of a perfect knight, noble and virtuous. In the end, he laid down his life, the ultimate sacrifice. I feel proud of him in ways that words can't quantify.
Proud? Truly?
That's right. I feel proud that he died for those he was sworn to protect. Proud that he passed from this realm to the next as a perfect knight.
Are you really trying to turn his needless death into an ideal to uphold? You and he are so alike.
Needless death? How can you say that? Glenn gave his life for you, for everyone, and this is how you speak of his sacrifice?
You weren't there. You didn't witness his last moments. If you had, you wouldn't feel that way.
I don't care to hear your interpretation of his final moments. He was and will always be an ideal knight.
You would do well to rethink that ideal, my friend.
Pardon me? He served in your guard. He took great pride in what he did, in protecting you. The very least you can do is not spit on his memory. If you'll excuse me.
What is the matter with me?
Oh my god. We have so many supports to get through. This isn't even funny. This isn't even funny. How many supports do we have to deal with? Oh my god! Ash just has all the supports. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. Here's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go through all of the supports, right? And then we are literally going to speed to the battle today. We're like pretty much on level with the battle. It's like one level higher than us. But I think we'll be able to pull it off. Blue Lions are fairly powerful. Like Felix, Dimitri, the duo is a defensive tank. Ash can be pretty freaking good as well. And Mercedes and Annette can hit pretty strong with magic. So, I think really the only ones that aren't too great are specifically Ingrid. I'm not sure about Sylvain. I don't remember Sylvain being incredibly powerful, but then again...
Hold a moment, dog.
Are you speaking to me?
I don't see anyone else here, do you? You're that boar's lapdog.
Do not mock His Highness.
Spoken like a good pet. Why do you follow him with such devotion? Do you really think a man like that is worth it?
Fargus destroyed my homeland. Burned it all to the ground. Slaughtered my people.
The punishment of Dusker.
My father, my mother, my sibling, all were killed. We received no aid, no respite. Fargus murdered our dignity and torched our pride. His Highness is different. He is the only one who sees my people as human. He risked his life to save mine, and it is thanks to him that I no longer wish for death.
That's what we call blind obedience. Tell me, would you give your life for him?
Yes.
And what if he commanded you to join him in a senseless massacre?
I would do it.
Even a massacre of children, or the elderly, or your own comrades?
Without hesitation. You have misunderstood me. I am the sword and shield of His Highness. Weapons do not have a will of their own.
Blind obedience. You're right. I did misunderstand. I shouldn't have called you a lapdog. You're a rabid cur. You and the Boar Prince make quite a team. Two crazed animals.
I warned you not to mock His Highness. I am aware you have a history of friendship with him, but one more word.
I've said my piece. Scamper back to your master.
Alright, I still got so many more to go. Ash, let's go. We got things to do today. Come on.
At this time of year, the fish are fat. Simply grilling them will bring out their best flavor. Steaming them with herbs is delicious too.
Wow, you know a lot about this. I'm learning so much from you to do. Were you a cook at the castle in Ferdiad?
No.
Did your family own an eatery of some kind?
No. My sister and I helped with cooking at home.
Wow, that's all? I thought I was confident about my skills, but next to you, I feel like an amateur. Hey, could you give me some advice about other kinds of meat besides fish?
Ash.
Yes, to do?
Why do you spend time with me?
We're friends, right? I just want to get to know you better. Is that so odd?
I am from Dusker.
So, look at me. I came from a life of poverty. I was lucky to even be let in here to study with all these high-class people. I think we have a lot in common.
Being poor and being from Dusker are two different things.
Oh, I know. But we can still be friends, can't we?
You are a peculiar person.
So I'm told.
Oh my god. There's still so many more to go.
Today's dinner is steak and then a cake that's yummy yum. Now it's time to fill my tummy tummy tum. Oh, this mountain of sweets and treats that I long to eat. Oh, stacks of steaks and cakes and crumbs and yums.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Felix, you were listening, were you?
I heard enough to know that you're hungry.
No, I mean, well, yes. At least tell me you didn't see the dance.
You have nice footwork. Get something to eat. I can take over watering the plants.
You're evil, Felix!
And you're shouting.
You can't just spy on people while they're singing without even saying anything! It's not right!
I actually did call out that I was coming in. It's not my fault you didn't hear.
Well, you need to speak louder then! Ugh, this is so embarrassing. And of course I was singing some silly food song I made up. I should have been singing about bears or swamp beasties.
I didn't realize there were songs about bears and swamp beasties. That food song seemed to be close to your heart. Your stomach isn't far from your heart, after all.
Oh, you are the worst!
Huh. What was that about? I better water these plants. Wouldn't want them to get thirsty, or they might start singing too.
I love how some of Felix's supports are him being like super mean and rude, and sometimes it's just like him trying to be nice to people. People being mean back to him! What the heck?
Wow, Ash, training again? You're taking this whole knight thing pretty seriously.
It's just my daily training. Maybe you could stand to be a little more eager yourself? If I want to be a great knight, I've got no choice but to put the effort in.
No choice? I think you're making life too difficult. Knights don't have to be perfect. All I'm saying is, I've seen some pretty sloppy knights out there.
That's not going to be me. I'm going to be a proud knight, virtuous and gallant.
Virtuous and gallant? Are you kidding me? If you just ride around being virtuous, people will get fed up. They'll boot you out of town.
It's never wrong to have virtue, not even if it means being made an outcast.
Interesting idea. You think very highly of this whole virtue thing. Say, have there been any knights who became great just by thinking highly of themselves? Think on this. Knights are supposed to protect people and earn their admiration. Isn't that right?
Well, yes. So what are you saying I should do?
Seize people's hearts!
What do you mean?
You want people to love you? Offer them something they haven't got. Guess what that is? It's you, Ash. They don't have you. Get out there, buddy. Be valiant. Help people. Here, I'll show you how it works.
Sylvain, don't go bothering people.
Hey there, cutie. You seem to have lots of bags there. They must be heavy. My name's Sylvain. Let me help you out. Are these going in the warehouse?
Helping out those in need, I guess that's a good start.
No thanks necessary. It's been enough just to be able to talk to you. Well, if you insist. How about we go get some tea? It must be fate that we met like this. I'd like to get to know you.
Great night, huh? More like a great philanderer. Seems like all he wants to do is flirt with women. No, I can't allow this. I have to stop him.
Alright. Another one. I actually know Ingrid and Ash's C support. I remember it vividly, and I actually really like it.
Hi there, Ash. Here to do some reading as well, I take it? Ash?
Huh, Ingrid, you gave me a start. How long have you been standing there?
Not too long. Apologies for startling you. Must be a great book for you to be so deeply engrossed in it. What has you so captivated?
Oh, it's quite an old book. One of the really old legends of Fargus.
Aha! It must be the Sword of Kaifon then, yes?
Oh, so you know it.
Oh yes. I know it quite well. I read it often as a child. In fact, I read it so much that my personal copy fell apart. I brought it everywhere with me. I adore that book. The tale of the warrior Kaifon, whose devotion and loyalty enabled his best friend Lug to become king. He went to great lengths to see things through.
Exactly! I love the image of him charging forward into the fray, ready to take on any obstacle in the name of his king.
Indeed! He was the very picture of the perfect knight. In my opinion, the best chapter is right around the middle of the book.
Ah, the part about the war of the eagle and lion? That's my favorite part! In a flash, Kaifon's sword flew from its scabbard. The knight parried the assassin's blade mere inches from the spine of his king.
Kaifon's blade hummed like the wind, slashing the enemy's throat. In mere moments, their forces lay vanquished, decimated by his mighty blows. I can recite the entirety of it if you like. I never grow weary of that tale, the pinnacle of knighthood, with all its struggles and glory.
I know just what you mean. I never get tired of it. Some people laugh at me for reading these old tales, but I'll never outgrow them. I'm glad to find someone who shares my enthusiasm.
I'm glad of it as well. Tell me, what other books do you enjoy, Ash?
Well, the first one I ever read was Lug and the Maiden of Wind.
Ah, you have fantastic taste! That story is another favorite. The final chapter makes me tear up every time.
I know. When I first read it, I just couldn't get that ending out of my head.
It seems we have much in common. I look forward to chatting again sometime.
I'd love to. Yes, let's.
Hey yo, I just saw something on the internet. What the heck? Somebody created a VR headset that can... Somebody basically just created a Sword Art Online. That's not even a joke.
That shopping trip took longer than expected, didn't it, Mercy?
It truly did. You bought just about everything in the place.
You're so good at deciding the best thing to buy. I sort of wanted it all. I mean, not that I was excessive. I think you bought just about as much as I did.
Oh, really? The number of bags you're carrying says otherwise.
What? That's... fine. You got me. I was just having too much fun. I love shopping with you, Mercy.
It was fun. It's nice going into town without having to run errands for once.
Isn't it? And I'm pretty confident the professor will forgive our little detour. This actually reminds me of going to school in Ferdiad.
Me too. It almost feels like that time in our lives was a story from long ago.
So much has changed since then. Oh, but there's at least one thing that hasn't changed.
Me and you, right? We're the same old friends we always were.
That's just what I was about to say.
I've known you so long I can always guess.
Mercy, we'll stay friends like this forever, won't we?
Is something wrong? You sound worried.
Since our time in the capital, so much has happened. We've had to make new lives for ourselves, and we've seen at least as many hard times as good. If things keep changing like this, I wonder if we'll be able to stay the same people we are now.
I wonder that too. I don't think everything in the future will be perfect, but it's us. So I'm sure
we'll figure it out together, right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
Oh, Mercy, I can always guess what you're gonna say.
Oh, it's getting late. We better hurry back before the professor gets angry.
You're right. Run, Mercy!
What? Wait for me, Annie. You know I'm not as fast as you.
Run!
You know what? Hold on. After she said that she's not as fast, hold on. I want to actually check something. I want to see if this is true. I want to see if this is true. Speed 11. Speed 7. Hey! Hey! I got you. It's not true. She's faster. Wait, do they start off? Does Mercy start off as a higher base speed, or has Mercy just gotten like incredible speed growth? What the heck? Okay, I think Ingrid and Mercedes are the only two left. So this is the last one, and then we can continue playing the game.
Already? Suppose I'd better wrap up.
Good work with your training today, Ingrid. Here's something to wipe up the sweat.
Whoa, Mercedes. Hi. Hello. How long have you been... Thank you.
You're very welcome. I've been here since you started.
That long? Huh. Well, my apologies for not having noticed you. I get so caught up in training, you know. But why are you here? I can't imagine it was too terribly interesting watching me.
I disagree. I just couldn't help but admire your training technique. I have to say, you were very impressive. I'm nowhere near as graceful as you.
Graceful? I wouldn't say that, but thank you. If I'm to be honest, I'm the one who admires you.
Goodness, me? How so?
You're always so put together. You hold yourself with such poise and have such a keen eye for fashion. I mean, even the handkerchief you handed me smells like... lavender, is it? It's just lovely.
That perfume is a favorite of mine. I'm so glad you like it.
Even the fact that you thought to put perfume on your handkerchief is delightfully foreign to me. I'd never have thought of that.
I'll gladly share some with you. You're welcome to come visit my room whenever you'd like. We can have tea and chat. How does that sound?
That sounds really nice. Yes. Sipping tea and having a chat. It's unlike me, but it sounds lovely.
From now on, we'll meet up whenever we have time. We can go right now if you're free.
Oh, no need to trouble yourself and rearrange things for me.
It's no trouble at all. You'll never know if you're the type who enjoys chatting over tea if you never try.
All right then.
Okay. Now we can continue with the game. Yeah, I guess let's hold a seminar. Let's do, what should we train today? Yeah, let's do sword and bow. Right. Instruct. Let's see what we got here. So we got 4 left, so let's do Felix, Ash, Ingrid, and Anna.
Let's go.
I now realize I can just hold the A button. I've never seen that before. Oh, that's the wrong thing! I trained the wrong thing. He got a perfect though, but I trained the wrong thing. Nice, another perfect. So she already has a pretty good flying. Let's get her riding up a bit because I'm not sure. Nice, perfect. Put 1 in sword so that it goes up a bit.
I get it.
And then pump it into bow. Okay.
Professor.
Oh, what now? Oh, come on, dude.
I thought I heard someone. Are you here to train?
Yes.
Care to train with me? Waving the sword around alone is boring, and I'm tired of crossing swords with worthless opponents. But you seem like a worthy adversary.
Sure, why not?
I've always been interested in your technique. You learned from the former captain of the Knights of Seros, and traveled Fodlan fighting as a mercenary. Good sparring partners like you don't grow on trees. But know that I will beat you, and I will surpass your strength. Why? I never really thought about that. I learned to thrust a sword before I learned to write my name. Of course, my upbringing wasn't unique. That's how it is for all children in my country. You're no use if you can't swing a sword, however mighty your crest may be. It was the perfect environment for me. I could live free of stodgy values and virtues. Grow strong so you may live, and live to grow stronger. That's what I was taught.
Do you have any other ambitions?
Why should I? Nothing's as important as the pursuit of strength. But that's enough idle chatter. Take out your sword. My mind is emptied of all but the thrill of the challenge.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
Nice.
Each new experience is...
I'm certain.
Oh my god. Well, I'm glad I didn't do an auxiliary battle this time around. Let's rest. Because we need to get to, like, the battle. Battle! To battle!
The goddess's rite of rebirth is finally here. Let's move ahead with our plan.
Leave it to me. Professor, are you in as well?
Wait, I wanna... I'm hungry.
Oh. Well, I'll be sure to whip you up some tasty treats when this is all over.
We're counting on you, Professor.
You seem a mite too relaxed for my liking. The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. While we are in the goddess tower, we are relying on you to secure the locations that are lacking in defense.
May I let you in on something, Professor? My brother can be a bit callous.
He told me that he was concerned about you, and hinted that perhaps you would be better off patrolling a coffin.
That was said in jest, Flame, and in confidence. Please just remain by my side and do not cause any more trouble. As a professor, you would do well to remember that it is your duty to guide your students down the path of righteousness.
Please excuse us, everyone. We shall see you.
Oh, sorry.
It's time.
All right. Let's stick to the plan and go hide where we can watch over the entrance to the Holy Mausoleum. If anyone suspicious enters, we'll follow them in and take them down. Got it?
I didn't actually, I don't think I've ever said the I'm hungry line, because I always played, like, Byleth as, like, a super serious character. But, just the, I'm hungry. Replenish battalions? Sure. Alright, let's take a look at the map very quickly. Let's see what we can change around here. Put you towards the front. Put you towards the front. I cannot move Dimitri, which is unfortunate. We are going to have to deal with reinforcements that come from behind. But I believe this is a fairly simple, like, route map, if I'm... Oh, to defeat the enemy commander. Okay, so that's easier.
It is as we suspected. The enemy is within.
Those Central Church dastards have spotted us. Buy me some time while I open the seal on the casket.
I'm on it.
Alright.
The enemy is after the casket of St. Seros. Do they intend to steal her bones? We must defeat those enemies before they open the casket. But look closely at the ground. There are contraptions of some sort in place. We'll have to look closely at the enemy's weapons and advance while attacking them from the best positions possible.
Right, let's do this. First things first. Well, I guess they can all just
Stay
see,
focused.
So.
Ready.
I'm on it.
I'll cut through.
I'll go.
Okay.
What should I do?
It's actually working much better.
I'll give it my all.
Wood. This is a pretty
Here
good
we
like
go.
little combination we've got.
Here
going
goes.
here.
Aye,
Put Mercedes right here. We have like a literally perfectly symmetrical.
Prove your strength and scatter these fools.
I don't take commands, or waste my time on weaklings.
That knight looks like he has experience. It would be foolish to challenge him recklessly.
I think that if you actually take out the Dark Knight, wait, is it the Dark Knight? Or no, it's the Death Knight. I'm sorry, the Death Knight. I'm pretty sure that if you actually take out the Death Knight, he drops Dark Seal. Yes, which is it's just a certification exam that allows students to take dark magic classes. But none of our characters can really do any of that, so not like it really matters. I think she also got hit really hard. That's Dimitri's one weakness. He's not very good against magic.
I'm getting...
Yeah, his resistance isn't very good. But other than that...
Doing my part. I'm starting.
Okay, good. Don't you have recover? Doesn't recover like? Oh no. Okay, I'm thinking of fortify. Okay. Dang, Ingrid. Okay. 6, 7. So I think it would be better to do this. It's not like he's gonna hit back anyway, so
I did what I had to.
Okay, so let's move Felix here. You go here. I'm gonna send you, and I think Mercedes as well. This guy that uses a bow. Does he have bow range? Yeah, it looks like he's got bow range +1. So she wouldn't be able to hit him. So let's not do that. Okay, so we move him here. Let's do regular here for regular. Good. Yeah, that's enough. Move you here. Okay, so you have, let's see. 1, 2, 3, we're sending over here. 4, okay, 1, 2, 3. I think we might send Ash over here because it seems like we have, like, Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 going that way. 1, 2, 3, 4 going that way. We'll send Dedu up with Violet and the rest, and we'll send Anna with these over here. So we're gonna split 4 and 4 each way. Who should we have take care of this guy? He can't double, so we just use Steel Sword instead. This guy's only really got heal. Wait, where did I send everything? Send Ash? Okay, to do here 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yeah, Ash goes that way. Here. Start moving them inward. Youch. Doesn't really matter since Mercedes has Physic. There's a lot of magic users on this map, which is not fun. Because they actually... Whoa. Well, yeah, I guess Ingrid does have fairly good resistance. She would. Since she ends up being a Pegasus Knight, yeah, she has to have the resistance of a Pegasus Knight. If you don't know, Pegasus Knights are usually, usually. Notice how I say usually, because not always. Uh-oh.
Another win. I can.
Uh-oh. Okay, now is the time to use Recover.
Thanks.
That might not be the best idea. Okay.
Foolish.
Okay. And that way we can split the two magical attackers like that. You just use heal, right? Okay, so you two are really the only two dangerous ones that we actually have to deal with. If I put her here, does she get attacked by Mr. Dark Knight? Okay, no matter what I do, she can't really take him out. Okay, so she got another level. That's good. More defense is always good. Yeah, she does have really good resistance, actually.
The fight continues.
I think Mercedes would actually be able to take out the other guy. So...
What's next?
You know, and Thunder isn't a free-range move like it is in, Because in Shadows of Valencia, Thunder is a free-range move, which is really good.
It's no
I really like the way magic is done in Shadows of Valencia. I feel like it makes it really strong.
I feel
Strength?
powerful.
Why do you get a strength stat? You need magic.
The reinforcements. If
Yeah, so we're gonna have to deal with. Nice, Dimitri. Okay, the dude did get hit though, which is unfortunate, but there's not much I could have done there. I think.
Ow!
Oh, okay, that's not so much damage. We can do that.
I must stay focused.
How much damage can you deal? Wow, okay. To the point where he's not even a problem anymore. Gotcha. Do we... I don't have a steel axe for him, I don't think. But I can do this, and it'll take him out in one go, so he can't hit me. Perfect.
Sufficient.
Oh my god, we're already past an hour again. I need to find a better way of recording these freaking videos. I think Byleth should... No? Oh, almost. Oh, there it is. Iron Sword.
No.
Oh my god! Unnecessary, but
Each
okay.
battle, a chance to grow. We must all do.
Oh, and yeah, that is something I want to talk about really
Impressive.
quickly. So there is some stuff that we definitely are going to do when we progress in this game, or as we progress through this game. For example, we will most definitely be trying to get as many, like, heroes, relics, and sacred weapons as we can.
Thanks for the business.
Having another character here really changes everything.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, because I think he's a healer, so he doesn't really do much. Nope, then he attack. How come he goes for instead of? Maybe because the resistance is so high on her that it doesn't really matter.
You saved me.
Wait, what? Why did she just heal herself? Is it something that we have? When healing, unit recovers the same amount of HP. Oh, that's actually really freaking good. So she can heal herself. Which is funny, because I was literally just about to say the only bad thing about healing magic is the healers can't heal themselves. Huh. That's incredible. I guess the more you learn, the more you know. Huh. Yeah, here comes the one problem, because now we have to actually, like, push them into, like, a small corner here. I mean, we could have gone straight up through the Dark Knight, but what level is the Dark Knight? He's level 16. That wouldn't have worked out in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so how should we take out this guy? Who should we...
Ready.
If we do this, we can give it to Anna and have Anna try to get to the right level.
Next try.
And that way nobody actually takes any damage. just take him out. Perfect.
Who's next?
That is the one thing about Fire Emblem. These maps are long. Okay. Felix is hitting level 8 already. Jeez.
I have improved.
I didn't really want that to happen, but hey, I guess I can't have everything.
That worked out.
I like to try to keep my characters at like the same-ish levels to have a balanced out team. Because like the first time, I specifically remember, and I will always remember it, I know for a fact that I will always remember it to this day. The first time I ever played through this game, I played through with Crimson Flower, and I didn't level my characters correctly, which ended up making it fairly difficult. Who has the least amount of health here? You need to recover 9, you recover 9, you recover... not much. Here to Anna. Okay. We're not really gonna worry about enemy reinforcements from the back. Really that much of a problem.
It's over.
Jeez, Byleth! You don't have to go that hard! Jesus! Okay, and now I'm gonna split the team into even smaller teams. Hopefully Dudu will be able to take that hit. And over here, it's kind of a different situation because we gotta do this, so... Oh wow, she does literally nothing to the man. 12... Can you do 12 damage? Can you... 13. Perfect. Or you can just put him here. It's whatever. We can have him stay out of combat. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, this is how I usually play Fire Emblem games. This is my thought process when I play through them.
Oh, my apologies.
I may end up turning off like combat animations at some point, just so that we can get by a little bit faster, but then again, I may not. It all really depends on what I actually want to do at that point in time.
Thank you.
Okay, so the dude took 14 damage. It's not too bad. So all we really have to do is take out Mr. Big Boss over here. Which, like, Felix and Byleth should be able to handle very well.
Thank you.
Okay. And Dudu. Take him out. Job.
Had to be done.
Okay, so now I believe everyone's like level 7 or level 8. I believe Felix is the only one that's actually at level 8. So I don't think we really have much to worry about here. Should we give it to... Who has less XP? Well, if we give it to you, he levels up, so... whatever, let's just take it.
Yeah! Come again!
Okay, and then we can just move Ash right over here.
Let's go.
Oh, come on, don't hit. Oh, oopsie. Yeah, and it looks like we might end up having to deal with these mages here. Which is unfortunate, but whatever. Actually, we might not have to. I mean, it'll give us more EXP, but it's not really that big of a deal. I don't know what I want to do here. Ingrid attack and then finish him up with Mercedes, I think, is what we'll do. Okay, perfect.
No hard feelings.
Mercedes is level 8. Jeez, I did not want that to happen either, but whatevs. And let's continue. Already know how they're gonna move. Yeah. I think we should just finish it. Okay. We're actually gonna take advantage. Just get some more EXP. Hold on. Nice, Dimitri. Ouch, that hurts. It hit less times if I use the iron bow. Because it's less weighty, it doesn't affect my speed as much. So yeah, that's also something you need to look out for when you're playing these games, because sometimes the speed can mess you over very easily. Oopsie.
You saved me.
Okay, now she should be able to take out this guy, I think. Well, do we even have to do that, or can we just use the steel lance? No, we kind of have to, like... Iron lance, yeah. Iron lances aren't too expensive anyway, so...
Over already?
It's whatever. And who are you going to attack? Felix. Kinda sucks, but whatever, let's do that. Just get him like a little bit of EXP. Oh, well, guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, so yeah, we'll just take out the, Mr. Guy over here with Byleth. Just have it be done at this point. As long as Byleth doesn't miss. Very bad for us.
Should I have held back?
Byleth is too powerful.
We must all do our...
That was defense kind of sucky though.
It's no use. A seal is broken. You can't... Huh? A sword. What?
sword is... I see. What a pleasant surprise.
He got away. We have no choice but to let them go for now. Professor, the way that sword is glowing, I wonder...
Is the intruder here? Oh, looks like you have this under control. You, round up any stragglers.
Will do.
And it was MVP, really. Sword of the Creator, baby! We're gonna get rid of, I think, one of these vulneraries. Yeah, weapons durability is restored by 5 each time. Yeah, that's another thing I'm not a super huge fan of in this game. Heroes relics and, like, weapons that are, like, special and that type of stuff have durability, which is kind of unfortunate. And even then, like, the Sword of the Creator only has 20 uses, which kind of sucks. Especially when you compare it to, like, Path of Radiance and, like... I believe Radiant Dawn was also the same situation. Like, Ragnell had infinite uses. That's just better in my personal opinion, but, you know.
As all of you have committed a breach of faith, the Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. An attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the Church. You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen. We've been deceived!
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands. May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait, please! The goddess would never forgive you for our execution!
Monster! We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
There you have it. It seems the assassination attempt and the attack on the Holy Mausoleum were all the work of the Western Church. As for the masked knight who led the attack, I'm afraid his whereabouts are yet unknown.
It makes no sense that the Western Church would try such a thing.
It just goes to show that the Church of Seiros is not completely united. The Church is led by those here at Garreg Mach, and the Western Church doesn't have a strong voice on its governing council. I imagine the Western Church has harbored some resentment toward the Central Church for a while now.
I don't know, let's talk about the Central Church.
Ah, that's right. Geralt did say that you grew up outside the influence of the Church. The Church of Seiros is split into a few branches across Fodlan, the largest being the Central Church, which is headquartered right here at Garreg Mach. The Western Church lies far to the west of Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lonato held his rebellion. It's situated on the far side of the kingdom's most impressive fortress, Aryan Road. I imagine the Western Church's intention was to eliminate Lady Rhea, and the Central Church's authority along with her. Naturally, the Knights will be riding out to question the Western Church's top officials, or rather, to punish them.
When they do, Your Highness, we will likely be asked to help carry out said punishment.
Indeed. Now, I don't mean to be rude, Professor, but I must say your situation is rather unusual. For someone to grow up in Fodlan, and yet never have any contact with the Church of Seiros it's hard to believe.
I wonder why the Archbishop would hire someone like that as a professor.
So,
those people from the Western Church where... Lady Rhea had them killed, didn't she?
Well, of course she did. Going against the teachings of Saros like that, quite unforgivable.
Those who stray must be punished, I suppose. That said, Professor,
There you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
The Archbishop lives. Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Saros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the crest stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected. It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power. Even without the crest stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Absurd. Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible. The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
Good. I believe I will enjoy this a great deal.
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum, and especially for protecting the Sword of the Creator. That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious artifact in the Church's possession. It is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now, I will entrust the sword to you. Please, use it wisely.
Lady Rhea, wait! Do you truly mean to give the Sword of the Creator to this stranger? Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily, even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Vodland would be consumed by war.
Nemesis.
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He is an ancient king of mankind who was defeated by Saros over 1,000 years ago. When Fodlan was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the Sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fodlan. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Saint Saros was forced to destroy him. Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No. I have faith, Seteth. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by wickedness. Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the Sword of the Creator. Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new master.
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea. There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow upon you.
The Sword of the Creator? The King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last. And I really can't read that Rhea at all. That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you?
It certainly is strange.
I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery. And there is one more thing that has been plaguing me. The sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen. Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name? Catherine. Yes, her. The sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key way. It bears a hole, where something should have been, but is no more. I despise not knowing what is going on. It frightens me. And yet, I place my trust in you. I must. Whatever comes to pass, please swear to cut a path that is your own.
Alright, jeez. A lot of stuff. These episodes seem to get longer and longer.
Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
New places to explore at the monastery. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier.
Why was he disowned?
I believe it had something to do with his lack of a crest. Such happenings are fairly common within the kingdom.
The Crestless cannot unleash the goddess's power even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seiros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
I heard about our mission for this month. So, we are to eradicate thieves in Kingdom territory. I'm sorry for dragging you into the Kingdom's petty squabbles. This should not be your burden to bear, but my own.
I'm happy to help.
Thank you, Professor. Hearing you say that puts my mind at ease.
Your Highness? Ah, it's been ages!
It's been a long time. 2 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed, Your Highness. You've grown so much in those years, I hardly recognize you.
Who's this?
This is Rodrigue, an old friend of my father's. I believe I've mentioned him, if you recall. When my father died 4 years ago, he looked after me as though I were his own son.
Ha ha! You flatter me, Your Highness. It was my honor to care for such a fine young man. It's nice to finally meet you, Professor. My son, Felix, has mentioned you on occasion.
What brings you to the monastery, Rodrigue? Is it the thieves plaguing the kingdom?
I'm afraid so. This is not merely a problem for House Gautier, but for everyone. The thieves have set up their headquarters in Fraldarius territory, and are mercilessly pillaging the villagers of that area. You have our full support in stopping those dastards. I thank you for your help, both of you.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the Sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The Crest of Flames. That is what you possess.
The Crest of Flames.
Your ability to wield the Sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Manuela's birthday, give her some flowers. Alright, so we're gonna end it there for today. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please share the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified when I make a new video. And I'll see you all in the next episode of Fire Emblem Three Houses.